Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will take the first swing of the game. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs it.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Lewis to throw. It's complete. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
They just keep firing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Williams.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Takes the handoff. It's Hayden. And the Buffaloes pick up the 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. It's a reverse. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And wide receivers are doing this more and more in college football. You see them motion and shift all over the place. They give them the football a lot. Sometimes they use them as a decoy, but nice positive game. But more importantly, defense understanding they're ready for it. Good stop.
It's complete on the right side. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Lewis wants to pass. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Zings it complete to the right.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback be going the other direction.
The Buffaloes will move the sticks with the first down. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Back to the ground game on the left. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Bellamy. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. And the Buffaloes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Lewis to throw. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bucs!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early. And
they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Firing to the right, complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Off off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick completion on the out. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Open space at the 25. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. And the Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Trying play action. It's complete to the right. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
To the air, it's Barnett. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. He splits the uprights. But wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Finds his man. It's Hogan. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Wildcats have this offense rolling. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Wildcats! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
The Buffaloes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got his man on the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Lewis wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Inside the 30. Turning it on. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kansas State.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
17, Colorado, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. It's complete on the right side. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. The give to the tailback. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback will keep it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Bringing the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm. And
breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Ineligible CC,
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Now on second down. Off the play fake. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And the Wildcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Purdue. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. catch in the middle. It's Miller. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Lewis to throw. The short hands, it's Williams. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fires downfield. He's got it. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Hayden. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. There he goes.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
He smashes his way through again. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.